Hey there everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Not Play Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate with Bowguns. I am Sasquatch, otherwise known as Gavisas, welcoming you all once again to whatever this ends up being, the heavy bowgun run of Ceadeus, and we will do this in one take, and not have to tack on more at the end like we did yesterday with the light bowgun portion, which is incredibly annoying and frustrating, and you get the point. You get the idea. You get the idea. I didn't like it. I was unhappy. I think I was justified in being unhappy and disappointed. Yes, I think I was. I'll stick by that. I said what I said, and I'll stand by it to the death. I love that movie. If you don't know what movie that is, educate yourself. Haha. McClintock, by the way. It's John Wayne's Western version of The Taming of the Shrew by Shakespeare. Not Shakespeare, but it's something else. I love that movie. Anyway, in case you're wondering what he said, it says, any girl who would kiss a man before they were formally engaged is a trollop. Yes. Old terminology, and I love it. It's spectacular. And today we will be facing off against the Ceadeus once more, and it shall die, and it will be wonderful. I feel like Doug in Up. The Ceadeus got shot with the bowgun, and it died. Ha ha ha! It's very funny. It's a very funny joke because the Ceadeus died. Yes. Not funny to anyone else except for those who have been tormented and frustrated and beaten and berated and just really just domestic abuse. That's what this all kind of boils down to. Just domestic abuse by a gigantic whale monster with a beard and horns and fins and tails and everything else that just irks the crap out of you. Anyway, again, we're very familiar with this point. You just kind of shoot the monster and the beard will break and it'll be beautiful. And try not to, waste too many shots when he flinches like that because, well, you're not in great peril for anything, but just be aware of it. As you can see, I'm back in full Ceadeus armor. Not Ceadeus. Do Ceadeus! And his armor. His armor is terrible. Don't get it. Just don't. Maybe if you're blade mastering. But if you're gunning, no. Just no, 1,000 times no. There are no useful skills for you in low rank. In G rank, yes. I don't even know if there is high rank Ceadeus armor. Never found out. Because I didn't make it on either of my characters. I don't know. Well, I made the G rank gold Ceadeus armor on my first character, which went the way of the dodo, and then everything else we'll not talk about. Nice shot, wasted another shot. I hate it. As you can see, these normal threes do just terrible things to Ceadeus, which is a good thing, because you want to do terrible things to Ceadeus, because, like I said yesterday, this is kind of like a game show, but rather than prizes, what we give out here is pain, suffering, and death. And I greatly endorse giving Ceadeus all the pain, the suffering, and most importantly, the death, because I took way too long and way too many attempts trying to give it exactly those three things with the light bowgun. Yes, we won't even talk about how many failures there were. Not failed quests. No. One every time. With the attempt being to kill it, and just. Yeah, with just the attempt being to kill it, just bad things happen. Lots and lots of bad things. You don't want to hear the story again. You heard it yesterday. Watch out for those fins because they're gonna get you. They're gonna get you. You got nothing you can do about it. They're just gonna get you sometimes. Yay! I didn't waste another shot. That's like the best news ever. Hit the Ceadeus, caused pain and suffering. Not yet the death, but pain and suffering, and didn't waste any shots. Again, you do have some negative affinity on this, which is quite the opposite of the light bowgun that we were using. Well, one of the light bowguns we were using yesterday, and because that one has native positive affinity, this gun has native negative 25%. So unless you have critical eye +3 or a hunting horn user along, you're not going to be getting maximum damage out of it ever. Except unless you have those two things. One of those two things. Whereas, what? I know I have it. What? Oh, no. What? Not combinable. Why can I not make... I know I can make it. What are you talking about? Oh, I brought Bone Husk L. Okay, well, not that big a deal. I have Pierce 2s. And actually what we're going to be doing the most damage with is actually Pierce 1s because we can siege mode those, send those out in siege mode. Cannot do that with Pierce 2 or anything else other than normal 2 with this gun at this time. But in time, there will be very, very little, actually, that you cannot siege mode the crap out of with this gun. So that is a very, very good thing later on. I actually have mine on my main character with the limiter removed, so you can't siege mode anything, but Wyvern Fire because I like it. It's not really better, I just like it. Explosions, you know, the usual stuff. Explosions, never a bad thing. If you've ever watched the Triple Car Podcast, if you haven't, link in the description down below, please do. If you've never watched the Triple Car Podcast, one of our founding members, Mr. Judgemagister, also now on the Well Done Podcast. No links in the description because I'm lazy, and it's not already there, which is kind of the only reason that there is a link to the Triple Car Podcast, because I can put that in the default settings. Yes, the only reason there is a link to that is because, yeah, anyway. Former member of the Triple Car Podcast, and there's links over there somewhere or another to get to the Well Done Podcast. If you look hard enough, there may be actually some informative videos, yada yada, so on and so forth. Don't want to get too deep into that. But he is the explosion he is the explosion apprentice. I take it back. The current master of all things explosions is Monster Hunter Rock, who has his own channel, as well as being also kind of the front man / recording / editing guru type person over at the WDP. So I might, just because I mentioned him and everything else, and I support his videos. He's really good, really talented. I'll put a link to his stuff down below. Also the WDP, because that's like the best expression of his editing prowess. Far away better than anything that you're going to see on this channel, because I'm lazy. I think I mentioned that maybe once or twice, or more than that. Have I missed a video where I've said I'm lazy or bad at video games? Maybe. Probably not, because I'm both of those things, and I'm probably one because of the other, or the other because of the one. However you want to choose that. Or one is indicative of the other, because I can't really say I'm lazy because I'm bad at video games. That's makes no sense, really. But I can say I'm bad at video games because I'm lazy. That does make a lot of sense. If I put in the time and the hours, dedication, I could probably become better. But, well, I guess I'm not really even lazy either, because I'm usually doing other things when I'm not video gaming, or making YouTube videos, or yada yada, so on and so forth, and commentating and stumbling over my words and talking too fast and all that kind of stuff like that there. So hopefully that's not really important to any of you. Also, for those of you who are wondering, there is a little feature in YouTube where you can speed up videos, but for people who talk as fast as I do, I don't recommend it, because I probably can't even understand what I'm saying when you speed up this video. By the way, yeah, anyway, not really the point, but just thought I'd point that out and mention it, give it notice. I don't know why I'm talking this fast. I guess I'm just kind of excited to be finally done with this stupid monster and never have to fight him again. Yes, very, very excited about that. Looking forward to that day with great not trepidation, but anticipation. I don't want to get too close to him here, so I'm going to try and get behind him. Why am I going like that? I just want to be going this way. Shoot it. There we are. Yes, I think one of those hit it. Yes, perfect. Good placement, Gavi. I like this spot. Shoot him. Shoot him! Shoot her! Shoot her! I love Jurassic Park. Can't wait for Jurassic World. That's going to be awesome. Monsters, gigantic dinosaurs, the whole 9 yards. It's just going to be great. And I know. Chris Pratt and the Raptors running along his motorcycle. Oh, it's so stupid. I don't care. I'm going to see it anyway. It's going to be great. I don't care what anyone says. Even if it's terrible, it's still going to be great. Just is. I don't care. I'm making a declaration beyond common sense, I suppose, because I believe that no matter what, even if it's bad, that movie is going to be great. I'm not going to get. Well, I guess I will, because I'm there anyway. Chris Pratt, in my opinion, has the potential. I'm not saying he is. I'm not saying he's going to be. I'm saying he has the possible potential at some point in the future of becoming the next Harrison Ford. And the reason I say that is because nobody else since Harrison Ford has had the sheer number of what would generally be considered career-defining roles offered to him in so short a space of time. For Harrison Ford, there was Han Solo, there was Indiana Jones, there was Blade Runner, and all of the other things that he's done, and they all came like really close together, like within 10 years. And Chris Pratt, he's Star-Lord, he's going to be in, obviously he's going to be in Jurassic World. There's another one I just heard he got offered the other day, a reboot of something. What was it that he was getting? No, it was he's getting offered the Indiana Jones reboot to be the new Indiana Jones. Ironically enough, I guess that's why I put in my head that he could be the next Harrison Ford, because Harrison Ford used to have that role. But I mean, really, if you get 3 big franchises like that, I'm not saying he's going to be as good as Harrison Ford, or maybe he'll be better. I don't know. But I'm just saying that I'm not saying that he even will be. I'm just saying that he has the potential to fulfill that role in Hollywood, to be like the go-to kind of tough adventure guy-ish kind of person thing. I can't see all that's going on here. Something bad happened because I got hit, but aside from that, don't really care. Just still causing damage. Going to run through these Pierce 2s, and then we'll get into the real damage and kill this thing really, really quickly with a bunch of Pierce 1s, which will be good because then we'll die. And then the pain, the suffering, and the death, which we wanted to bring on in the last episode, will finally be brought to fruition, and this thing will be no more, and it'll be wonderful, and it'll be great, it'll be glorious. And has he made it as a Dragon Eater one yet? I don't think he has. That's a good thing to keep a track of. Is he going to go and do that now, or is he going to kind of run around the area? He's going to kind of run around the area. He's going to run around behind the area. Where is the Dragon Eater? Well, it's running here somewhere. It's supposed to be on the other side. There he is up there. Is it up there? There it is. Found it. Why is he all the way up there? Ceadeus, come back! Thank you. Oh, is he? Now is he going on his run? I don't know. Now he's going to attack me. Of course he is, because he's a jerk. Stupid. Maybe he was attacking Kyamba or something. I don't know. Anyway, that was a lot of nonsense talk for no reason at all. We might have a chance to get that horn before the Dragonator. We might, if I can aim, that'd be good. Probably not. I don't think I quite have the power for it. I might actually, now that he's flinching. Sudden roll reversal. We might actually have the power for it, but no, he's gonna swim away. And I know that was kind of a waste of ammunition, but I just kind of want to get into Pierce 1s and just siege with the crap out of him because I'm mad at him and I want to be able to fire that many shots at him in that short a period of time because I want to. Yes, I don't need any more justification than that. I feel I have become justified in all things that relate to the death of Ceadeus because of all the pain and the suffering that he's put me through over the last week. I know you weren't there for most of it. But you got a little taste of it yesterday. That was bad. Really, really bad trying to put up with that. I mean, just intolerable, really. So I'm very, very looking forward to not having to do him again for quite some time. And I do believe I have quite enough of his parts that I don't really have to worry about that for a really long time. I have, like, in the 50s and 60s of pretty much everything he has to offer except for, like, tails. Because those are just not where I'm shooting. But aside from that, I have like 50s and 60s of all of his parts. Yeah, just so much of the Ceadeus crap. Way too much, in fact. Would really like to have not had to gather that much. Not that I really had to for anything that I would create, because I only wanted his bowgun, his armored crap. I believe I mentioned that before. Perhaps in this video. Don't care. Mentioned it again. Armor's crap. Don't get it. But aside from that, just not fun. Not fun. Not at all. Was not enjoying myself this last week. And I like Monster Hunter. And I like this. And I like fighting Ceadeus generally. But when I'm trying to do something specific, and it's something that should really be possible, because it's definitely possible with this bow, with heavy bowguns. I don't understand why it wouldn't be possible with light bowguns, except for the fact that it just isn't for no apparent good reason. then I get a little upset, and I feel that's justified and warranted, and not at all and be ashamed of, because holy crap, Ceadeus just die, really. All right, that was probably not my. Well, actually, that worked out pretty well. I will accept that every day of the week and twice on Sunday, but this isn't Sunday. Well, I guess this is Sunday. Ha ha! It's not Sunday when I'm recording, but it's Sunday when this is airing. Ha ha! Time paradoxes, kind of. Anyway. Alright, let's put this away. And suck down oxy supplies so I don't start suffocating and drowning under the water. Which is a thing that can happen. I don't recommend trying it out because it hurts. And you die, eventually. Not really slowly, but slowly enough. It's not like an immediate danger if it happens. It's something you can't recover from. But it's generally just not something you want to experience. Why are you all the way? You're not even that far away. How is that not hitting you? And of course, oh, I'm shocked. The horn almost always hits you in that situation. How did it not in this one? Uh-oh, that's not a good thing. Nope. Get out of there. Get out of there. Don't take what did I say it was? The water pledge. Yes. Don't take water pledge. It's a bad move for you. It works really well for Ceadeus, but for you it just does nasty things to you. You don't want that to be a part of your day. And there's two more, so we'll just give them both to him. Thank you, sir. And we'll put this gun away real quick. And we'll run over to combos and try and run off Pierce as quickly as possible while he's roaring at us and we can't do anything anyway. I don't think I'm getting maximum benefit from those. I don't think I have combo plus. But you know what? At the moment, I'm okay with that because I still have a crap ton of those. And I'm not at all worried. And if those don't last, I have more Pierce 2s, which I'm quite sure will. Alright. And with that in mind, back to the old grind. Just keep shooting, just keep shooting, just keep shooting, shooting, and watch him die. Like I said, this is good. I like this part, where he just kind of sits there and takes all the bullets. And again, not really optimum damage, not optimum range, probably not even the optimum place to shoot, but enough. It's enough. Eventually, it works out that this is enough. And that's okay with me. I like that. I like it when it's enough. It doesn't have to be great. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's just enough. And enough is enough sometimes. Ha-ha! Alright. Get back up. Move forward one. Right back to the grind. Right back to the grind. And of course you hit me with that because you're an idiot. And you're just uncruel and unkind and I don't like you. I just don't. You're a mean one, Mr. Ceadeus. It used to be Mr. Grinch, but now it's just Mr. Ceadeus, because, you know, Christmas is over. I am actually really glad I did not do that song for the Copyrighted Christmas Carols, because I don't have the voice for it. Not that that's applicable to anything at the moment, just passing thought while I'm wrecking this thing. Ah! I wreck you! You die! Please die. Please don't hit me with water pulse because it will probably kill me. Thank you for not hitting me with water pulse because that would have probably killed me. Thank you, Cha-Cha, for saving me so I didn't have to die. And it's lovely and it's glorious and I'm running out of water in my mouth and I cannot speak because my throat is dry. It's really bad. And you're making me sad. Okay, I only have 45 of these left. But that should be more than enough. Should be. If not, we have a whole crap ton of normal, or not normals. Well, we have those too. But we have a whole crap ton of Pierce 2s that we can use after this, which will also be good. Really, there's not a whole lot that we don't have way too freaking much of, except for time. Hopefully we have enough of that too, but, you know, in the event that we don't, let's just hope that we can stop him. Plus, we also have another Dragonator that we can use on him, so that's a good thing. Never run out of the Dragonator, never run out of ammunition. Well, if you have the Dragonator, don't run out of it. But if you don't have the Dragonator, I guess there's not kind of a figure out panel there. But generally, just try and use as much things as you can to cause as much damage as possible, as often as possible, in as many ways as possible, to as many things as possible. You'll do pretty good with Monster Hunter, which is kind of the whole point behind bowguns, because really, that's the best way to do it. At least by my estimation. You're really going to have a hard time out damaging these things. I don't remember if I have to rewatch Stoic's bow videos. Again, there's a link to his channel in the description down below if you have not seen him. But I think he actually did it somehow with a bow. I'm not sure how he did it or what bow he used, or if it was a low-rank bow or a high-rank bow or what he did. But I think he actually got all the way through this quest, I mean, like killing it with just the bow. And I mean just the bow. I mean, he's better than I am. He knows more stuff than I do, so he probably had a pretty good idea going in what he was capable of, or what was feasible or possible or something like that. So, oh. And there we go. Pierce 2s. Alright. I do wish I had brought a Bone Husk S instead of Bone Husk L, because that would have helped me, you know, have more Pierce 3s rather than Pierce 2s, which would give me an extra hit for every one of those shots. But that didn't happen, so we make do with what we got. Right. Even if it's not right, we still don't really have any other options. Alright, and there we go. Doing good things. Is Kayamba back yet? I think he is. Yes, he is. Alright. Kayamba, why don't you come over here and try and help me out for a bit, sir? That'd be kind of awesome. While he's just kind of roaring at us, just shoot him from wherever you are. Don't worry. Oh no, I hit the wrong one. Kayamba, why don't you come back here? Yes. Wherever you answer. Alright, and we're going to get out of the way of that, because that will do very, very bad things to us. And while we're out of the way, chug another mini oxy supply. I know that this is the part of the last video where I was kind of freaking out about actually being able to finish. Well, I mean, I was kind of freaking out the entire time, but we won't talk about that. But this one with the heavy bowgun, I'm not concerned in the slightest about being able to finish. Even if I run through all these Pierce 2s, which, if it doesn't die by the end of them, I will certainly have time to run through them all. So I still have a bunch of combos for normal 3s, plus 99 of those to begin with in the first place. Thank you for that health boost, so I don't have to stop shooting. And I can hopefully get my reload on, but I did not, in order to shoot him some more. Alright. Let's move up a little bit closer and shoot him some more. Again, not shooting him in the tail, not optimum damage, but it's damage. And in the grand scheme of things, damage is better than no damage. I know that a lot of people, again, probably disagree with me on that. Best to have optimum damage in every possible step at the moment. Well, like I said, I'm not very good at this game, so that's how you could become better. Don't care. I play how I want. And I shoot monsters and I make them hurt. And I give them the pain and the suffering and eventually the death. Just may not be quite as fast to death, perhaps. I don't know. Personally, it makes more sense to me to just shoot where you can, while you can, rather than try and remaneuver every single time for every single thing and hope that it doesn't turn by the time you get there. It's just my philosophy on this. You don't have to give it any sort of credence at all, except you probably are because you're watching my video, or you're just trying to watch and see how bad things can actually get if you don't know what you're doing. One of the two. Both would probably be legitimate. I'm certainly not going to criticize you for criticizing me, because like I said, get bad at everything I do. So, yes, at least video game wise. All right, and there's the end of those. And time for them normal 3s, or let's go with normal 3s for right now, because you know normal 3s are awesome, and we love normal 3s. Normal 3s are good. Uh-oh, please don't hit me with that. Please don't hit me with that. I said, please don't hit me with that. Are you deaf or something, Ceadeus? Just really. Let's see if we can maneuver him and try and get him into the Dragonator before he goes on his trip. There's a little journey. Uh-oh. He's pretty close. If I just swim up a little bit. Uh-oh. Swim up, swim up, swim up. Are you gonna do it? You gonna take the bait? Where are you? Come on, spin, spin, spin. Come on up. Mr. Ceadeus. Oh, you did it. You did it. Bam! Ha-ha! You don't have time to go on your trip because you just died. Well, not died, but you just got hit by a gigantic freaking Dragonator. I wonder... Yeah, DPS-wise... I'm thinking these are still probably better. Well, I'm starting to worry a little bit. No, not really worry. I still have more than 5 minutes left, right? Yep, I still have a little more than 5 minutes. I'm not worried yet. When that 5-minute timer comes up, I'll start getting a little worried. Oh, the tail is broken. Okay, that's a good thing. Also, because these are normals, I can get a little closer to the monster. Not that you necessarily want to, but you can. Also, yep, good. Liking that. Just keep shooting him, and eventually he'll die, right? Right? 1, 2, 3... Uh-oh. That's not good. Run! Too late! Too late! I was not fast enough. It hurts. It hurts. Oh, give me all the first aid meds. Give me all the first aid meds. Oh, I should have bought all the bombs again. Did not. Because there's really no retaliation at this point. There's just like, just keep shooting, and hope he dies. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. It's kind of like a waltz. A nice, leisurely waltz. Just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Ah ha ha! I told you we could do it! Exactly at the 5-minute mark. Well, maybe a little, like, just past it. Yeah, 2 seconds past the 5-minute mark. He died with a heavy bowgun. You can do it. It is possible. I recommend this. Yes. If you're just doing bowguns in general, just do it this way. It's faster. It's easier. It's much less frustrating. In fact, I cannot even begin to describe how much less frustrating it is to do this with the heavy bowgun than with the light bowgun, because the light bowgun is a little underpowered at this point, honestly. A little bit. I wish it wasn't so, because I do like light bowguns. I've started to get really into them on my main character, especially once you can get the hallowed gem Moran armor. The ways you can gem that armor is so good for the light bowgun. I highly recommend that eventually, but clearly that's not an option at this point. No, I'm not going to do that. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed. If you did enjoy, like right down below would be very much appreciated. If not, a dislike right, a nasty comment telling me to stop being so mean to all these poor, innocent little, well, not really little or anything else kind of monsters, but yes, monsters, being so mean to the monsters, PETA people generally, I don't like them. Will listen to you if you do, but, you know, it's an option that you have. Anyway, links in the description down below. Just our podcast, Well Done Podcast, Monster Hunter Rock, I guess do one for Judge, and maybe, well, Stoic's already down there, so don't have to give him one. Haha. Anyway, I will see you all next time, and we'll be going into high rank. Like I said, I'll talk a little bit next week about like Monster 4 Ultimate and all kinds of stuff like that. So yeah, I will see you next time. Where's my gestures? I guess I'll wave to you all before then. And then we'll say goodbye.